Have you ever wondered why some mornings feel completely exhausting even before you've had breakfast, while others leave you energized and ready to tackle the day? If you're over 70, the stakes are even higher. Your morning routine isn't just a set of habits, it's a blueprint for your day, your health, and even your longevity. Today, we're going to uncover 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make, and how you can avoid them to live healthier, longer, and with more energy. Take Mr. James Porter from Cleveland, Ohio, for example. At 74, James thought skipping breakfast and rushing out of bed as soon as he woke up was saving him time. But after a fainting episode that landed him in the ER, he realized that his seemingly harmless morning habits were quietly putting him at risk. Studies show that older adults are more prone to dehydration, blood pressure fluctuations, and even heart issues during the early hours of the day. According to the Journal of Geriatric Cardiology, morning is the peak time for heart attacks in people over 65 because the body undergoes natural hormonal shifts, changes in blood pressure, and decreased hydration levels. This is why the simple decisions you make as soon as you get up matter so much. From ignoring a glass of water to standing up too quickly, these morning mistakes people over 70 make might seem trivial, but they can trigger serious health consequences. Imagine starting your day feeling dizzy, fatigued, or even irritable. The very mistakes you make before breakfast could be sabotaging the rest of your day. Even nutrition choices play a huge role. Ms. Linda Reynolds from Sacramento, California, 71, used to rely on sugary cereal every morning. "I didn't think much of it," she says. "It was quick and easy." But after constant low energy and weight fluctuations, she discovered that certain breakfast foods spike blood sugar and worsen cardiovascular risks for people over 70. Scientific research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that post-breakfast glucose spikes are more pronounced in older adults, increasing risks of inflammation and diabetes complications. We often underestimate how seemingly minor mistakes, like skipping stretches, neglecting hydration, or eating the wrong breakfast, can compound over time. Your body, especially after 70, doesn't recover as quickly as it once did. By the time these small morning errors show consequences, they can already affect heart health, balance, and overall vitality. That's why understanding the 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make isn't just useful, it's essential. So, if you're ready to take control of your mornings and protect your health, stay with us. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down each mistake, share real-life experiences from seniors across the United States, and offer practical, easy-to-follow tips on how to avoid them. After all, mornings can either be a silent hazard or your greatest ally in aging well. It all depends on what you do in those first few hours after waking. Mistake number 1: skipping water right after waking up. One of the most common yet overlooked dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make is skipping water the moment they wake up. It might seem harmless, after all, you just went to bed, so surely you're hydrated enough, right? But the truth is, overnight, your body naturally loses fluids through breathing, sweating, and other metabolic processes. By the time you wake up, especially if you are over 70, your body could already be mildly dehydrated. Dehydration at this age can lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even falls, a serious risk when balance naturally declines with age. Take Mrs. Eleanor Brooks from Boston, Massachusetts, 72, for example. She would get up, make her morning coffee, and head straight to the living room without drinking any water. "I thought coffee would count," she laughs, "but one morning, I nearly fainted while reaching for my newspaper." Her experience isn't unique. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging highlights that dehydration in older adults is a significant contributor to early morning hypotension, low blood pressure, which increases the risk of fainting and falls. Dr. Samuel Klein, a geriatrician from Chicago, explains, as we age, the sensation of thirst diminishes. Many seniors don't realize their body needs fluids immediately upon waking. Even mild dehydration can affect cognitive function, mood, and cardiovascular stability. This is why simply keeping a glass of water on your nightstand and sipping it first thing in the morning can make a tremendous difference. It rehydrates your body, improves circulation, and primes your metabolism for the day ahead. Moreover, hydration is critical for digestion. For people over 70, bowel movements can become irregular, and drinking water early can help stimulate the digestive tract. Mrs. Brooks noticed that once she began drinking a full glass of water immediately after waking, her mornings became smoother, her energy improved, and she even experienced fewer dizzy spells. Similarly, a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who maintain adequate morning hydration report better cognitive performance and decreased fatigue throughout the day. Skipping water also interacts with other morning habits. If you rush into breakfast, exercise, or medications without hydrating, the body struggles to absorb nutrients efficiently. For instance, Mr. Leonard Hayes from Dallas, Texas, 75, used to skip water and jump straight into stretching exercises. "I felt lightheaded and weak," he recalls. Once he added water first thing, the same routine became safer and more energizing. Scientists explain that hydration improves blood volume and oxygen delivery to muscles, lowering the risk of dizziness and injury during early morning activity. So, the first step in avoiding 5 dangerous morning mistakes is simple: drink water immediately upon waking. Make it a habit, a small but powerful adjustment that sets a safe, energizing tone for the rest of your day. This tiny act can prevent fainting, improve mental clarity, and reduce the risk of dangerous falls, all risks that increase for people over 70. Remember, mornings can be treacherous if hydration is ignored, but with a glass of water, you're taking the first step toward a safer, healthier, and more vibrant start. Mistake number 2: rushing out of bed too quickly. Another one of the most overlooked dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make is simply rushing out of bed immediately. You might think standing up quickly saves time, but for seniors, it can be a silent hazard. As we age, our cardiovascular system responds more slowly to sudden changes in posture. This can lead to a condition called orthostatic hypotension, where blood pressure drops sharply upon standing. The result? Dizziness, lightheadedness, and in some cases, dangerous falls. Mr. Harold Jenkins from Phoenix, Arizona, 78, learned this the hard way. "I'd wake up, swing my legs over the side of the bed, and boom, the room would spin," he recalls. After nearly falling twice in 1 week, Harold visited his doctor, who explained that sudden standing in the morning was putting him at risk. Studies in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society confirm that people over 70 are particularly susceptible to these drops in blood pressure, making early morning movement one of the most underestimated morning mistakes people make. So how do you avoid it? Experts recommend a simple 3-step approach: sit up first, dangle your legs for 30 to 60 seconds, and only then stand slowly. This gives your body time to adjust and ensures proper blood flow to your brain. For Harold, this tiny adjustment changed everything. His dizziness disappeared, and he felt more energized and stable. Dr. Rebecca Mills, a cardiologist from Atlanta, Georgia, emphasizes, the morning hours are the most critical for seniors. Hormonal surges, dehydration, and natural blood pressure variations make rushing risky. Taking even a minute to transition properly can dramatically reduce falls and fainting incidents. And now, here's a little interactive check. Are you still watching until this part? If yes, make sure to like this video, share it with friends or family over 70, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom for more life-saving tips. Then, type number 2 in the comments below so we know you're following along. This helps others discover these crucial tips too, and keeps you accountable for making safer morning choices. In addition to safety, taking your time also improves your mental clarity. Ms. Betty Lawrence, 73, from Seattle, Washington, shares, "When I started sitting up slowly and taking deep breaths before standing, I felt more alert and less stressed. My mornings became calmer and more enjoyable." This shows that avoiding the second of the 5 dangerous morning mistakes isn't just about physical safety, it's also about setting a positive, mindful tone for the entire day. By understanding the dangers of standing up too quickly and implementing this simple, science-backed adjustment, people over 70 can avoid injuries, prevent falls, and start their day with energy and focus. This small habit is a powerful example of how tiny morning changes can lead to big improvements in health and well-being. Mistake number 3: skipping breakfast or choosing the wrong foods. One of the most underestimated dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make is either skipping breakfast altogether or choosing the wrong foods first thing in the morning. After a long night without food, your body, especially after 70, needs proper nutrients to fuel your brain, muscles, and cardiovascular system. Ignoring breakfast or eating something high in sugar or processed carbs can cause energy crashes, blood sugar spikes, and even increase the risk of heart problems. Take Mr. Ronald Whitman from Denver, Colorado, 76. For years, he thought skipping breakfast would help him control his weight. "I'd just grab a coffee and go," he explains. But he began noticing dizziness mid-morning, difficulty focusing, and low energy. A checkup revealed that his blood sugar was fluctuating more than recommended, putting him at risk for prediabetes and heart strain, a common issue for seniors. According to a 2022 study published in the Journal of Aging and Health, skipping breakfast is associated with higher blood sugar variability and decreased energy metabolism in older adults. Equally risky is choosing the wrong breakfast foods. Sugary cereals, pastries, or white bread may taste convenient, but for people over 70, they can trigger insulin spikes followed by crashes. Ms. Gloria Benson, 71, from Miami, Florida, shares, "I used to eat donuts almost every morning. By 10 a.m., I was tired, shaky, and craving more sugar." Nutritionists recommend starting with high-protein foods, healthy fats, and fiber, such as eggs, oatmeal, Greek yogurt, or fruit with nuts. These stabilize blood sugar, enhance brain function, and maintain muscle mass, which is crucial for seniors. Breakfast is also a key time for hydration. Combining your first glass of water with nutrient-rich foods ensures your body absorbs vitamins and minerals efficiently. Dr. Linda Chen, a dietitian from San Francisco, California, explains, "For older adults, breakfast isn't just a meal, it's an opportunity to reset metabolism, prevent fatigue, and reduce cardiovascular risks." Choosing the right foods in the morning can prevent many of the hidden consequences of aging. Moreover, breakfast choices affect mental well-being. Cognitive decline and mood swings are more common in seniors who skip meals. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that adequate morning nutrition improves memory performance and attention span in adults over 70. Gloria noticed a dramatic improvement after switching from sugary pastries to oatmeal with nuts and berries. She says, "I finally had the energy to take my morning walk without feeling drained." By addressing this mistake, seniors can not only improve physical health but also enhance mental clarity and emotional stability. Proper breakfast acts as a foundation for a safer, more energized morning routine. Avoiding the third of the 5 dangerous morning mistakes is straightforward: plan a nutritious breakfast, hydrate, and allow yourself time to enjoy it. Small changes here can lead to big improvements in daily health and overall quality of life. Mistake number 4, ignoring gentle morning movement or stretching. Another common yet overlooked dangerous morning mistake people over 70 make is skipping gentle movement or stretching after waking. Many seniors underestimate the importance of preparing their body before starting daily activities. Muscles stiffen overnight, joints tighten, and circulation slows down. Without a few minutes of intentional movement, you risk falls, muscle strains, and reduced mobility, all hazards that disproportionately affect people over 70. Mr. Thomas Green from Minneapolis, Minnesota, 75, shares his experience. "I used to jump straight out of bed and start cleaning or walking around. Within a month, I had back stiffness and an ankle sprain from losing my balance." After consulting with a physiotherapist, he introduced a 5-minute morning stretching routine. The difference was remarkable. He felt more stable, alert, and energized. Research supports this. A study in geriatric physical therapy confirms that gentle stretching and low-impact exercises in the morning improve flexibility, blood flow, and reduce the risk of falls in seniors. Even short movements like seated leg lifts, arm circles, or simple spinal twists can have profound effects. Dr. Eleanor James, a geriatric exercise specialist from Portland, Oregon, explains, "Older adults' joints and muscles are more vulnerable to injury. Incorporating gentle morning activity improves balance, coordination, and overall energy. It's one of the easiest ways to prevent injuries caused by abrupt or unprepared movement." Skipping this step also impacts mental clarity. Movement stimulates blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive performance. Ms. Patricia Lawson, 72, from Charlotte, North Carolina, mentions, "When I started stretching each morning, I felt sharper and more focused. Even my mood improved. I wasn't groggy or irritable before breakfast anymore." These benefits show why this habit is crucial in avoiding one of the 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make. Now, a quick check for our viewers. Are you still watching until this part? If yes, don't forget to like this video, share it with friends or family over 70, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom. Then type number 4 in the comments so we know you're following along, and so others can discover these vital morning tips too. Incorporating gentle movement into your morning routine takes just a few minutes but offers long-term benefits for strength, flexibility, and balance. Even small daily actions like ankle circles, shoulder rolls, or standing calf raises can significantly reduce the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of injuries in older adults. By prioritizing movement, you're not only preventing immediate harm but also investing in your long-term independence and vitality. Avoiding this 4th mistake empowers seniors to start their mornings safely, energized, and ready to enjoy a day full of activity. Mistake number 5, neglecting personal safety and home hazards in the morning. The 5th and often most overlooked of the 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make is neglecting personal safety and home hazards right after waking. Many seniors assume that their home is perfectly safe, but mornings can be full of hidden risks. Poor lighting, slippery floors, loose rugs, or cluttered walkways can turn simple tasks like going to the bathroom or kitchen into dangerous encounters. Add in reduced balance and slower reflexes common in people over 70, and you've got a recipe for falls, a leading cause of injury and hospitalization among older adults. Mr. Samuel Fletcher from Orlando, Florida, 77, shares his story. "I used to shuffle to the kitchen barefoot in the dark. One morning, I slipped on a small rug and broke my wrist. It was a wake-up call. I realized that a few safety changes could prevent serious accidents." Experts emphasize that simple modifications, like installing nightlights, removing tripping hazards, and wearing non-slip slippers, can drastically reduce morning accidents. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, nearly 1/3 of seniors experience a fall each year, and most occur in or around the home, often during morning activities. Neglecting safety also includes ignoring personal health checks. For instance, not taking prescribed medications properly, skipping glasses or hearing aids, or rushing through balance exercises can all increase risks. Ms. Helen Carter, 74, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, recalls, "I would rush through my morning routine without checking my surroundings or taking my blood pressure. After a minor fall, I began paying attention, and it made a huge difference in my confidence and safety." Research from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy confirms that environmental awareness and intentional movement significantly lower fall risk and improve overall morning safety. Beyond physical precautions, maintaining a mindful morning routine is crucial. Many seniors underestimate the mental aspect of safety. Being alert, hydrated, and well-fed also reduces accidents. Combining proper hydration, nutrition, gentle movement, and home safety measures creates a comprehensive morning strategy that minimizes risk. These actions directly combat the 5th dangerous morning mistake that often goes unnoticed but has serious consequences for people over 70. By addressing this mistake, seniors not only prevent injuries but also maintain independence and confidence. Simple interventions like clearing walkways, adding grab bars in bathrooms, or checking lighting are easy, low-cost, and incredibly effective. Personal safety in the morning is not just about preventing falls, it's about empowering seniors to start their day with confidence, energy, and peace of mind. With this 5th and final mistake highlighted, we've now covered all 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make, from skipping water to overlooking safety hazards. Each mistake may seem small individually, but together they can significantly impact health, energy, and independence. Taking simple, intentional steps in the morning can transform your day, improve longevity, and enhance overall well-being. Closing, the power of a safe and energized morning. Mornings are more than just the start of a day, they set the tone for every hour that follows, especially for people over 70. As we've explored through the 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make, Small habits like skipping water, rushing out of bed, eating the wrong breakfast, neglecting gentle movement, or overlooking personal safety can quietly undermine health, energy, and confidence. The good news is that each of these mistakes can be corrected with simple, intentional adjustments. Take the examples we've shared. Mr. James Porter from Cleveland learned to hydrate immediately after waking, reducing dizziness and improving focus. Ms. Linda Reynolds from Sacramento discovered that swapping sugary cereals for protein-rich meals stabilized her energy all morning. And Mr. Thomas Green from Minneapolis experienced remarkable improvements in balance and flexibility just by incorporating a few minutes of gentle stretching. These stories show that making small changes doesn't just prevent danger, it enhances quality of life, independence, and joy in daily routines. Science backs this up. Studies in journals like the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging and Geriatric Physical Therapy confirm that older adults who adopt mindful morning habits, hydration, proper nutrition, movement, and safety precautions, report fewer falls, better cognitive function, more stable blood pressure, and higher overall energy levels. These benefits are cumulative. The more consistently you follow safe, healthful routines in the morning, the more resilient your body becomes over time. It's also important to remember the mental and emotional impact of safe, intentional mornings. A structured, calm start to the day reduces stress, improves mood, and fosters a sense of control over one's environment. Ms. Patricia Lawson from Charlotte shared how her simple morning stretches boosted not only her physical health but also her mental clarity and happiness. Likewise, Mr. Samuel Fletcher from Orlando regained confidence in navigating his home safely, proving that morning safety and wellness are deeply connected to independence and peace of mind. Now it's your turn. If you want to transform your mornings, avoid these 5 dangerous morning mistakes, and protect your health and independence, take action today. Start with one change: drink a glass of water first thing, eat a balanced breakfast, or add a few minutes of gentle stretching. Then, gradually implement the other strategies. The cumulative effect is remarkable: safer mornings, higher energy, and a stronger, healthier life for seniors. Before you go, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends or family over 70, and subscribe to Golden Age Wisdom. By doing so, you'll gain access to more life-enhancing tips, practical advice, and timeless wisdom designed specifically for seniors looking to live safely, healthily, and happily. Your mornings don't have to be dangerous. With awareness and small, intentional steps, they can become the most powerful part of your day. Remember, every positive change you make in the morning sets the tone for the hours that follow. Don't underestimate the impact of hydration, mindful movement, nutrition, and safety. By avoiding these 5 dangerous morning mistakes people over 70 make, you're investing in your longevity, independence, and overall well-being. Start today, and let each morning empower you to live your best life.